in. Members, that takes us to file item 25. Senator Rubio, are you prepared to take this item up? Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 829 by Senator Rubio, an act relating to public contracts.
Thank you, Mr. President. Last year, as members will remember, the legislature passed and the governor signed SB 922, which authorized local public entity governing boards to choose by majority vote whether or not they'd like to enter into a project labor agreement, otherwise commonly known as PLAs. This bill is simple cleanup language, clarifying the intent of that bill last year, and I'd respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Debate or discussion? Senator Harman.
I have a question of the author.
Senator Rubio, are you prepared to take a question? Senator Harman, please proceed with your question.
Senator Rubio, as I understand this bill, it applies only to charter cities. Is that correct? Because general law cities were covered by the law that was enacted last year, and now we're going to force this onto charter cities. Is that a fair assessment of what the bill is doing?
Correct.
All right, thank you. On my own time, I come from Huntington Beach, which is a charter city established by its own charter. We have many charter cities in California, and I just don't think it's the right thing for the legislature to do to force its will onto independent charter law governed cities. And for those reasons, I don't like this bill, and I urge a no vote.
Members, any further debate? And Senator Rubio can respond on your close. Any further debate on this item, members? Seeing none, Senator Rubio, do you care to close? Oh, excuse me, Senator Anderson.
I also rise in opposition to this. You know, this defies local control. If these communities are struggling to make ends meet, we all know this is nothing more than a drill for special interest. Let's allow local control for local cities. Let's not punish cities who take responsibility for the cost to the city in maintaining services. Let's allow these cities to prosper. Let's not crush them because they chose to allow a free market to exist. I urge a no vote. Thank you.
Anything further, members? Anything further? Senator Rubio. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep missing people. Senator Wyland.
I also rise in opposition to this bill. Aside from the economic struggles these cities may have, unfortunately, this body constantly intrudes in great detail on what local governments are elected to do. They're close to the people, they're close to their constituents, and I think they don't understand when we deal with them financially in ways over which they have no power. It's extremely frustrating when there's very little money. That they can understand more easily. But in this instance, it's their local control that we're intruding upon. It makes no sense. I urge a no vote.
Anything further, members? Anything further? Senator Rubio, you may close.
Thank you, Madam President. One subject I'd like to address in my closing is the issue of local control. There's nothing in this bill that requires any local entity to sign into a project labor agreement. It simply says that local government should have the choice to decide should they choose to sign into a project labor agreement. By definition, I believe that is local control. We're giving them the ability to choose, and I respectfully ask your aye vote.
All debate having ceased, the Secretary will call the roll.
Alquist. Aye. Anderson. No. Berryhill. No. Blakesley. Calderon. Aye. Canella. No. Corbett. Aye. Correa. Aye. De Leon. Aye. DeSaulnier. Aye. Dutton. Emerson. No. Evans. Aye. Fuller. No. Gaines. No. Hancock. Aye. Harmon. No. Hernandez. Aye. Huff. No. Kehoe.
Aye.
Aye. LaMalfa. No. Leno. Aye. Ted Lieu. Aye. Carol Lieu. Aye. Lowenthal. Aye. Negrete McLeod. I. Padilla. I. Pavley. I. Price. I. Rubio. I. Runner. Semidian. I. Steinberg. I. Strickland. No. Vargas. I. Walters. No. Wolk. I. Wright. I. Wyland. No. Yee. Yee, aye.
Call the absent members.
Blakesley. No. Dutton. Runner.
Ayes 25, noes 13. The measure is concurred.